Ever pondered how our planet's thermostat is malfunctioning and we might just be the culprits? Welcome to a journey that takes us back to the late 19th century, when a clever scientist named Svante Arrhenius first introduced us to a concept that would become a defining issue of our times: global warming. Arrhenius understood that our planet was like a greenhouse, with certain gases in our atmosphere trapping the sun's heat. He suspected that changes to these so-called greenhouse gases could alter the Earth's temperature. Fast forward to today, and we now know that human activities, from burning fossil fuels to deforestation, are increasing these greenhouse gases, turning up our global thermostat. But this is not just about feeling a bit warmer in the summer. This is about destabilizing our climate system, leading to extreme weather events, sea level rise, and threats to biodiversity. So, where does Antarctica, the coldest place on Earth, fit into this warming equation? Antarctica, our planet's icy sentinel, is sounding alarm bells louder than ever. A chilling symphony of change is echoing across the globe from this frosty frontier. For over a century, the effects of global warming have been gnawing away at this frozen wilderness, accelerating the melting of its iconic ice sheets. The story of Antarctica is not one of silent, serene ice, but one of a dynamic, shifting landscape reshaped by rising temperatures. And the consequences, they are far-reaching and devastating. The loss of ice mass is not just a spectacle for satellite images, it's a trigger for sea levels to rise, threatening coastal communities worldwide. Moreover, it disrupts ocean currents, the lifeblood of our planet's climate system, and alters weather patterns, stirring up storms of uncertainty. We must remember, Antarctica is not isolated from the rest of the world. It's a crucial cog in our global ecosystem. What happens in Antarctica doesn't stay in Antarctica. It impacts us all. You might ask, why should I care about some ice melting thousands of miles away? Well, the answer lies in the intricate web of life that connects the icy poles to the warm tropics. The melting ice in Antarctica isn't just about rising sea levels, although that's a significant concern. Sure, coastal cities and island nations are at high risk, but the domino effect of these melting ice caps reaches far beyond the shorelines. As the ice melts, it disrupts ocean currents, which in turn affects weather patterns worldwide. You might be surprised to know that the icy Antarctic influences the monsoons in India, the droughts in Africa, and even the heat waves in Europe. Now let's consider the wildlife. The ecosystems of the poles and the tropics are interconnected in ways we're just beginning to understand. A decline in polar sea ice affects the food chain right down to the tropics, threatening biodiversity on a global scale. And it's not just about the animals. Agriculture too relies on predictable weather. Unusual weather events can devastate crops, causing food shortages and economic instability. This is the domino effect in action, a chain reaction of environmental changes triggered by the melting ice. It's a stark reminder that on this planet, everything is interconnected. What happens in the poles doesn't stay in the poles. We're all in this together, whether we accept it or not. Feeling overwhelmed? Don't. Remember, every big problem offers an even bigger opportunity for change. You see, the solution to the ice melting problem in Antarctica isn't solely in the hands of scientists or policymakers. It's in ours too. Yes, you heard it right. We all have a role to play. Small actions, when multiplied by millions, can make a significant impact. Let's start with our carbon footprint. Did you know that by simply reducing unnecessary travel, choosing public transportation, or cycling instead of using a car, you're already making a difference? It's all about making conscious choices. Then, there's renewable energy. We can support this by choosing service providers who source their power from wind, solar, or other renewable resources. Better yet, if possible, install solar panels in your home. It's a win-win for you and the environment. Moreover, we can become climate advocates. Use your voice to influence climate-friendly policies. Join or support organizations that fight for our planet. Encourage your friends, family, and colleagues to do the same. Remember, the power of collective action cannot be underestimated. It can change the course of history. It can save our planet. It's not just about saving Antarctica, it's about saving our home, our future. Are you ready to be part of the solution?